Finals time. Here is Pro Stock Motorcycle. Sean Gann and Eddie Krawiec. Eddie is looking to win his 6th career race. Now, coming into this race last season, Eddie had no wins, but he had a championship. Now he's trying to win in his 6th race. Sean Gann last won at Denver in 2004. There's Sean.
Well, based on what you're telling me, you'd want to stack the deck in Eddie Krawiec's favor, the 2008 champion. But you got to give Sean Gann some credit. I mean, that bike's been run fairly consistent all day. Eddie has been run slightly quicker. Sean's had some good lights, too, so they match up pretty well. Slight edge to the Harley, but, boy, you can't count out Sean Gann right now.
You'd think that he would have some sort of emotional advantage just because he's here.
No, I think he's been on his game. I mean, he's had, Sean, we're talking about Sean Gann. He's been on his game. He's had some good lights, but, Eddie Krawiec's a tough customer. Slight advantage.
Very slight. Let's see where it goes, though. Eddie Krawiec.
Wow.
689, 195 miles an hour. Well, Sean Gann loses with a 690.
We didn't do any testing coming here. We just thought we'd start the season off clean with some stuff that we had already worked with, and pick up a win on the first race. It's awesome, Eddie did a great job.
Well, Eddie Krawiec has made his way from the very far end to this point, and a Wally is about to be put in his hands. This is becoming a familiar procedure for you. But, man, once again, it looked like you had to chase down Sean Gann. Tell us about it.
Yeah, I really don't know how far out. I don't think I was too bad. I'm just glad that the Screaming Eagle Vance & Hines Harley-Davidson got the win here at the Tire Kingdom Nationals. Thanks to everybody out there that supports us. We have a huge, loyal fan base of Harley people. All you guys are the ones that support us and make sure that our program goes up and down that track. Hats off to you. My wife's at home. She's pregnant. We're expecting our baby girl a couple weeks, so baby needs a new pair of shoes, so hopefully I can get her some now.
Very nice. Stat guy?
Congratulations to Eddie Krawiec, the first one of the season. Here's a great stat about Eddie. Think about this. Of all the full-time pro stock motorcycle racers last season, he's the only one not to foul. And in the motorcycle class, that is gigantic.
That's a huge stat. Boy, you dug that one out. That's great. Edwards is looking to win his 2nd Wally in the same weekend. To do that, he's going to have to get around Jason Line, who's looking for back-to-back wins here at the Gatornationals. Mike Edwards, Jason Line. Line last won at Memphis.
Oh, 004 for Jason. He did the job on the line.
Now can he carry it through? Jason Line does it. That 004 was what was needed. A whole shot win. 658, 210 miles an hour. His teammate Greg Anderson watches from the starting line. Oh, yeah. It's a good day for them and a great day for Ken Black.
How much better has that guy's driving become?
I don't know that anybody's doing a better job out here for the last year. Jason's done a fantastic job, and I just feel bad we haven't given much of a horse lately. I haven't had much of one. He hasn't had much of one. We feel a little bit embarrassed. We're not giving Mike a good run for his money on performance, but there you see it right there. They're not decided on the scoreboard sometimes. It's right on the starting line, and he's the man right there. Thank you, Jason. That's a birthday present for me. And Ken Black, hopefully that puts a smile on your face, buddy. Love you.
Whole shot wins in the Gatornationals. You tell us how good they are, Jason Line.
Oh, man, that's best ever to beat Mike Edwards on the whole shot. He's tough right now. It's the only way you can beat the guy. He's just crushing us. He's making us look bad, but this one's for my boss. It's for you, Ken. We love you, and it's been a crazy off season and a lot of stuff happening, but we're just happy. Ken's on the way to recovery, and he's doing great, and this one's for you, buddy.
Bob Tasca, the defending champion, looking for back-to-back wins at one of the majors here at the Gatornationals. Tim Wilkerson. Tasca came off a little late, but Wilkerson took it all the way through. 409, 303, as Bob Tasca found down-track problems.
Hey, we're pretty excited. You know, that the back half of that car we ran in '08, and it was a darn good car, and we just decided to, you know, bring it out and try it again.
You're surprised it all came together so quick.
Yeah, I mean, we got a lot of good data on that car, and that thing is just so friendly. It's just unbelievable.
I'm curious. You hadn't won a round of racing in the first two events. Today, you knock everybody to the trailer. What was the difference? What created this turnaround?
Well, I don't know. I think we had some racing luck today. There's no doubt about it. There's plenty of people that could have beat us first round. Only one guy that could have beat us at Phoenix first round. That's who we raced. So someday it's your day. Someday you get lucky. And I had a good car when I needed to. You know, Levi Ranchow, Valvoline, Summit Racing, all the people that are behind my Ford Mustang. What a great day for Ford. And Bob Tasca and I, this is what we've been dreaming about ever since we started I-Alliance last year, to be in the finals together. And I'm so happy for Bob. He's just like my own boy. It makes me so excited for him. And I really can't say enough about all of our sponsors. You know, we're in diversified yacht country too, and so I just cruised into the finals in my diversified yacht.
I remember press release after Phoenix, Schumacher talking about it's been so long since he won a race, and 7 races. Come on, I went 50 some odd races one time between wins. I mean, the Sarge is getting a little bit spoiled, but when you have a race car like he does, it would be easy to get spoiled. Your number 1 and your number 2 qualifier here in the final round. It's usually the way you ride it up. It doesn't usually end up working out that way. Oh.
Antron Brown's in trouble. Tony Schumacher gets his first win of the season. A 379, 322 miles an hour. Low ET of the race, quickest run of the weekend.
Mike Green punctuated with low elapsed time of the weekend. How good of a race car was that one, in your opinion, this whole weekend?
We had a pretty good car. We were chasing our teammates a little bit. They ran a little quicker than us every run, so we knew we had to do a little extra, but we got lucky. They smoked the tires, but we made a pretty good run, and Tony's just driven great all weekend. You know, he's we've had some guys take shots at us races, but he showed up this weekend, and he just drove awesome.
I know it seems like a long, long time to you since you were here holding a Wally. To other mere mortals, they crave these moments. How tough has it been being denied the last half dozen or so races?
Well, you know, they've been awesome races. And I've gotten beat by just, like Mike said, we haven't been outrun this year. You know, it's just been we've gotten beat, and we've gotten beat with dead ties. We've gotten beat by great runs, you know, miracle runs in the other lane. That's the way it goes. But for the U.S. Army, it's just too cool. For all the soldiers and guys at Matco Tools, got to be loving this, man. Gates Belts, all the people that we love, the families, man, that we're built of. It's cool to have Sergeant Major King out here and Colonel Cross, man. These guys come out, they're our buddies, man. They're our buddies, they're our pals, their families back at home. Of all the warriors out there doing our job for us, the United States soldiers and their families, you just can't beat it, man. Awesome win number 62. I got to keep winning, man. Dixon's winning. I got to keep winning. I'm not letting that boy catch me before I retire.
How was this weekend in the Don's eyes?
It was a fantastic weekend for Tony to pull it off in the final against Antron, who, I mean, he's my brother. You know, I mean, they talk about those kind of things, but I got a special place for Antron. Tony's my son. I do live through what he accomplishes out here. My whole team, all of the funny cars, Craig Treble on the bike, everybody really stepped up this weekend. And I got a fantastic team that works together. John Medlin coming on board is just an exclamation point. He's going to bring fantastic things to this team. He's thrilled. We're all thrilled.
Congratulations, especially after a rough Phoenix.
Thank you much. Say hi to the wife and Stuart.
And you know, Paul, you've had a problem in the final eliminations if you're talking to me. Both of these guys did. So, Bob, we'll start first with you. I'd mentioned in the semifinals lifting the front end off the ground. What happened there?
Well, we had a disc that actually broke away, and it welded real hard, and it had the front end way up in the air, and I was wheeling it to try to get it down. And heck, I was hoping it was going to do it again because it went fast. But the guys will go back. It was a good day for Motorcraft. Got a Ford in the winner's circle with my teammate Tim. Force One Pomona, so these Fords are running strong out here.
Thank you, Bob. And Antron, what happened to you out there in the final?
It's just we got a little fast tire shake, it felt like, and we spun them up. I mean, you can't leave nothing out on the table. Our U.S. Army team did a phenomenal job this weekend, and you know, our hats off to them, and we still won as a team. So it's a gang, it's a group effort, and we won and as a team, and you fell runner up, but we're on the road to the right track, and we just want to dedicate that race to, you know, Susan Zimmer's family, because his hearts go out to him, because our hearts are still deep for him. And hey, we're headed off to Fort Wide, and we're gonna give it everything we got.
Thank you, Antron.